Crypto has been taking over the world in the past couple of years, and governments haven't just been sitting by silently. See, the leaders around the world have seen an opportunity. Crypto could give them total control. And the US government realizes this. That's why Biden issued an executive order saying that his administration places the highest urgency on research and development efforts into the potential design and deployment options of a United States central bank digital cryptocurrency. But why is government-issued crypto so dangerous? What could happen if it gets rolled out? Well, when Bitcoin first came out, governments didn't like it because it was hard for them to control. But what if that changed? What if every Bitcoin transaction was tied to your real name? Suddenly, everything you bought and sold would be visible to the Fed. Now, all of a sudden, crypto doesn't seem so bad. It could be a great tool for monitoring transactions. Seeing this, some governments have already made their own cryptos. Let's look at the digital yuan for a minute. To the Chinese government, crypto gives them even more control over their population. Control over the 750 million people that use the currency on an everyday basis. Now, the digital yuan could be paired with China's social credit system. This could allow Chinese officials to erase money from a person's wallet or make them unable to purchase certain things. If someone committed an offense, a fine could be deducted instantly in real time. This all sounds pretty dramatic, but the thing is, money is how you interact with society. You almost can't live without it, and so if the government controls the money, they control your life. Also, what does it mean for the global economy if one of the world's largest countries has the power to restrict the flow of money in and out of its borders? China could enact strict limits to how much digital yuan could be exchanged for other currencies. Now, the US is definitely farther behind China on government-issued crypto, but they aren't just standing still. The White House is keen to maintain the US's position as the global financial leader. By creating a digital crypto, they hope to tackle some of the challenges plaguing our financial system today, such as illegal monetary transactions, financial stability, and power on the world stage. Now, no government is going to outright say we want to control you, but for example, addressing illicit activity, what does that involve? Well, you would have to scan every transaction. This would invade the privacy of many innocent people just to catch a small amount of criminals. Once there is a government crypto, there's no limits to the control and monitoring they could do. You can gain valuable insight into who someone is as a person by just looking at their spending habits. The government crypto could be a new surveillance tool for them to look into your life. Another reason why the world leaders love a centrally controlled cryptocurrency is because it ensures their power and stability. Sadly, for most governments, their people aren't their number one priority. Their number one priority is survival, and a crypto that they control is another way to ensure their power. The government could use the crypto to push out new policies. For example, let's say that a group of lobbyists representing a particular company have managed to get the government to pass a law that favors their product. With a government-controlled cryptocurrency, the government could impose a tax on competing products, making them more expensive and therefore less competitive. Or they could even prevent transactions for certain products altogether. This would force people to only choose the products favored by the lobbyists and the government, even if it isn't the best for them. Let's go on to the next goal that the White House has: maintaining their financial dominance on the global stage. Right now, the United States comes out on top of the world stage because the US dollar is the reserve currency. However, the financial dominance held by the US is being competed for more than ever by China and other developing powers. Just imagine the global consequences of a US-controlled cryptocurrency. If the government had complete control over their money supply, it could wield a huge amount of power on the world stage. Other countries would be at the mercy of the US, as their wallets could be frozen or their currency erased at the whim of the government. It would also be very easy to enforce sanctions and other economic measures because of the efficiency and precision a government-controlled crypto could allow for. Now, all of this relies on the assumption that the US remains the number one financial power, so it just gives them more of an incentive to develop a digital crypto as fast as possible so they can retain all the power they can get. So it remains to be seen whether the US will develop a cryptocurrency, but it's almost in the government's best interest to make one. It's up to the people, normal people like us, to determine whether we want a completely digital money future. But does this threat to freedom even matter? Because there's a company that may be able to track you already through photos online. You can learn about that company, Clearview AI, in this video on your screen right now.